everybody, how's it going? This is a Halloween Kills update video. Not Fandom Empire Live, it's an update video. I'm Sean. Good fucking Friday morning to each and every one of you mother Canuckers out there. Look, I'm gonna be honest, right off the top, just so people realize what they're getting into. I didn't want to do this video. I didn't. And however, we have a staff at Fandom Empire, and we have a good thing going here. And it would be irresponsible to not do a video when you're in the YouTube game on this. So we're doing a video, reluctantly. But yeah, so that might give you an idea on where this is going. Without further ado, though, to help break down this new photo and talk about the photos and articles to come, it's Mr. Tommy B. How's it going, man? You're muted.
I unmuted. How you doing today?
Doing, dude. Doing. We got ourselves a new photo. A little bit irritated, I guess you could say. But we have a new photo.
Just a little? Really? Just a little?
I'm so irritated that I have coffee.
No shit.
No, I'm kidding. I have hot chocolate. I don't do coffee.
Okay. That would have been a real surprise. Anyone who's watching or will watch later will know that Sean is basically allergic to coffee. Not literally, but figuratively.
I just don't like it. So I got myself some hot
but you'll
chocolate
drink Monsters
and some water.
And Red Bulls and energy drinks.
No, fuck Red Bull and fuck most energy drinks. Now I do have some Monsters just to be able to stay awake. Anyways, here we are. You see the photo in the middle of the screen. Photo dropped by Empire Magazine. So we got a little story behind this photo. So last night, I was producing Fandom News Now, which happened on the same stream as Fandom Empire Live. But I had no video, and I had no video because I was looking at some stuff. And maybe indulging in other things.
Maybe.
Okay. More than likely. And I came across this photo. And I was like, all right, I mean, this is clearly fake and not real. And I'm like, so, I mean, good job, I guess, on whoever put this together, but clearly not real, even though Michael looks pretty spot on. And the reason I thought that, because I would have given it to Zach on Fandom News Now, because they deserve the attention, is, and I'm not talking specifically about Michael Myers, but the photo's kind of shit. Like, I know the popular thing is for us to come on here and go balls to the walls crazy, but oh my God, it's a new Halloween Kills photo. It's the best thing since my kids were born, or, some shit like that. But I can't do that. I can't do that at all because I don't think this is a good photo whatsoever. Michael looks cool and spot on in it. Chris says so much waiting for June till June 11th. I still think something's happening on June 11th, Chris, to be clear. I don't like the photo. Like at all. Apologies if you hear the dog in the background. Michael looks good in it. The mask is accurate. You've seen it before. But I just, I don't like the, you had said lighting on it. I don't like the effect applied to it afterwards. I don't think it has anything to do with the lighting of the photo that was taken. It's clearly edited after the fact. But, it's so kind of that I thought this was fake last night. This photo was out there last night in some circles.
I feel like I might have scrolled past it once or twice. I'm not sure. But yeah, lighting might not have been the best descriptor for it. Just look at it though. It looks like someone's took an artistic spin on it, and we want to see live action Michael as is. That's not quite what we ended up getting. My big thing that I was saying was we ought to go back a week or two, couple weeks, something like that, to the Fandom Empire Den Facebook group. Some people were posting some fan-made stuff, and it's cool if it's fan made, but it basically looks like an edited PlayStation 2 video game with Michael. And, that's not quite what we want to see.
Again, I understand how some people might be, they're hating on it. How dare them? How can they not think this best picture I've ever seen in my life is... Look, I know that's the popular thing.
This is, hey, you haven't watched our earlier content.
I think, like, my issue is, you're going to have 100 YouTubers or 500 YouTubers or more go on YouTube today and talk about how this is the best thing since sliced bread. And I guess it's subjective, no different than a film, but for, I guess, us and most of the people in our staff chat, it's just not good. It isn't. Michael looks good. The coveralls are pretty spot on to what we've seen before. The mask is spot on. But like that's not even the worst part of it. The worst part of the photo is the fucking knife. Now, I know people are going to be like, oh, wow, here they are. They're going to do a fucking 20-minute stream just hating on this photo. And there's more coming, by the way. This is just the beginning. And again, not to toot our own horn, but there are people at the channel that deserve some credit. Over the last month, not just this channel, but there's other channels that had this information too. We said that there were magazine articles coming in the month of May. You can look back in our previous videos. We said that was coming. June the 11th seems to be a popular date that people keep pointing to for a poster or a trailer. So when this photo dropped last night, I thought it was fake, so I didn't reach out to anybody. And then this morning, obviously, it was confirmed it was real. And so I reached out, and basically I was told there should be more coming, articles and pictures, either later today, which means we'll be repeating this process, and or next week. And that's generally how Empire works. And, we can vouch for that just because Tommy and I so many times in years past doing a Star Wars podcast is Empire is one of those magazines that heavily covers the Star Wars movies. And that's their process. That's how it works. They put out one photo and it's slowly followed. So yeah, no, the marketing is getting ready to start. This movie is coming out in cinemas in October, at least in the United States of America. I don't know about here in Canada yet. But dude, back to the knife. The knife is shit. Like, holy fuck. I've seen fan films, including our own, that have better blood-stained knives than that, because it looks really bad. I don't know whose bright idea it was to take this photo. I know they're just kicking off promotion, but the knife is bad, the lighting is bad. There's almost, other than Michael, who I think looks good, there's not a whole lot I like about this photo.
So you're saying you're hating on this photo?
Well, that's what people are going to say. Make no mistake about it.
I know. Yeah, the knife, it's just not great. I'm looking at it. Now, mind you, I'm looking at it cycle back through right now. Same view as the YouTube folks. And you're looking at where the hilt is and where it connects. And, is there even anything there? That might be more of a lighting issue than anything else. But, and then, the blood stains. Did someone smear ketchup on that or expired ketchup or...
It's just...
It could be better. It could be a lot better. That's for sure.
I said in our Fandom Empire Discord chat that I thought that the knife was very Bush League. Jade says the more she looks at the photo, she likes it because it feels vintage, and it does have a vintage look to it, but my problem with that is don't use the 2018 timeline photo to do a vintage photo. Use photos from the flashback to do a vintage photo. It sends the wrong message, in my opinion. Jeremy asks, sends it a $2 super chat. Where did I get the Halloween 2 mug? I think this is a Trick or Treat Studio, not Trick or Treat Studios mug. Sorry. Oh man, help me out here, Jade. I know you're in the chat. Spirit of Halloween. I'm pretty sure this came from Spirit of Halloween or the Spencer's. It's one of the two. But yeah.
I see it listed on Spirit Halloween. Sean, hold it back up.
all of a sudden it's turned into mug talk.
Yeah, I think it's the one on Spirit Halloween. I'll give y'all a link. Not an endorsement. Nope, I can't give you a link. It's out of stock. Sorry.
Well. Yeah, no. So I don't know, man. Like, I want to be hyped. I'm as hyped for this movie as the rest of you. Somewhere Frank Riker is, I'm sure he's not listening to this video right now, but somewhere he's like, wow, they're doing a video on a picture. I know he hates that shit, and I know a lot of people hate that shit, but that's a YouTube game. And again, I like Michael in the photo. Michael looks solid. The coveralls are solid. Still has the blue undershirt on, which is paying attention to detail. He has the burning on the one side of the coveralls, and it's primarily that, by the way. There's a reason the mask is half burnt. Really, only half the coveralls are fucked up. The other half are fairly good. Foxy the Pirate says, wait, this isn't fan-made? No, it's not fan-made. It's an actual photo from Empire Magazine. Now, is this photo a shot from the movie? No, of course not. It's a photo shoot photo. And not a very good one, in my opinion. So, my guess would be pay attention later today. Empire, I feel like, usually drops stuff sometime between 1 and 4 p.m. Eastern time. So we might get some articles and some more stuff. Or next week, Empire does this. They slowly trickle things out. And if Empire's doing this, I don't know if Vanity Fair has anything on it, but you'll see a bunch of these, big-time entertainment brands covering this stuff over the next month or so. And we said it was going to be coming, and yeah. Mean Dean says, I'll save my excitement for the trailer. I get it, man. I get it. Totally get it. Here's the scary part. Okay. This is what scares me. And our boy Spooky Clemente, who does the rehauls on a lot of these masks, him and I were talking in our Discord today. See, Matt is a super knowledgeable horror guy. One of my, favorite buds to converse with now and then in terms of fellow YouTuber content creators. And he said, I scrolled past this multiple times, thought it was fake. Exactly. This got out there last night, and I legitimately thought this photo was fake. I thought it was a damn good job of showing how Michael actually looks, because most people get the blue undershirt wrong. But no, not at all. So I'm with you, Matt. I'm with you, Dean. It's a little bit too... let's just save our excitement for the trailer. But I don't know. And I like Empire Magazine, Tommy. I got... there's a little bin over there, and there's like 7 or 8 Star Wars Empire magazines in there. So they usually do a good job. And I'm sure there's other photos that are going to blow us away, and articles that'll be interesting and detailed. And there's a reason Empire Magazine is highly regarded. But I'm not for this at all. We don't need to see the knife. What is with this fucking knife? I won't say any more on that front because I'm probably saying too much, but fuck. Holy crap.
Hopefully those photos that are still coming will be something to be a little more positive about,
For sure. Again, though, Michael looks badass, and I like that you can't see his eyes. That's proper. I don't want to see Michael's eyes through the mask. In the OG Halloween, we don't see Michael's eyes. That's the way it should be. As Loomis said, the darkest eyes. I dig that. I like that. But here's what I'm concerned about, Tommy, is outside of the knife, and you've heard, at least me on air, talk about a poster that it seemed to leak last year for a little bit and then never seen it again. If you take Michael's hand, which you see like this, with the knife and lower it, the angle of the upper torso on the one side of, if this was a poster, and the Halloween Kills logo in the bottom right with the blood splatter coming up, this looks damn near identical. Damn near fucking identical to the poster I seen last year, obviously with the black background and no hand raised. But and whether that's the poster or not remains to be seen, but it is a poster, at least the concept. They wouldn't release
the photo, though, if it was going to be the poster.
No, that's my guess. That's where I'm going with it, is I don't think that would have been the poster. But who knows? Who knows? Because the hand comes down, it's a completely different photo. But this is basically what I saw last year. So, Mark Ryan says, I think the photo looks ... weak. Thank you. Thank you, because you just fucking know there's going to be 10,000 YouTube channels out there that talk about this being the best fucking photos they've ever seen. They've lost their sight virginity. It's like seeing for the first time. I can't do it. I won't act like that. That's not the way we're going to operate here. It never will be. We're going to call things the way we see it, and we don't always agree. Fuck, how many times has Kieron been on air and him and I disagree about everything almost? But this is not a very good photo at all. No, Jade, that's the other hand. It's his left hand that gets the fingers blown off, and he has a bandage. Michael Bish says, June's a big month. Yes, that's what we're hearing, man. June is a big month. But again, that's what everybody's hearing. It's not like, oh, super insider information. It's pretty well out there. Jerry says the knife looks like it was painted on. The knife is shit. It's shit. There's no other way.
I like American Turkey Burger in the chat. He looks like he needs to take a bath and maybe a rabies shot.
All I'll say is there's a good reason for only half of Michael being burnt. But you got to wait till the movie to find that out. So, I don't know, man. This any final thoughts on this photo? I'm more excited to see what else comes because obviously there's more coming. This is how Empire works. This is how the industry runs. But this is a South Par start. Those of you that want us to hype a picture that just doesn't cut it and has... Like, the problem is the knife is at the forefront. And, like, the knife shit is driving me nuts. Halloween 18, now this, and other stuff we can't talk about on a live YouTube channel. But this knife just looks fucking downright terrible. I don't know.
I'm really hoping that, our channel, whether I'm on it or not, will be putting out another one of these videos in, I don't know, later tonight, tomorrow.
Well, it won't be tonight. Tonight we have the debut of the IPC podcast right here on this channel. And I believe it's at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Zach and Ben celebrate their 7-year anniversary of the IPC podcast. They're talking all sorts of shit. Ben's not a horror guy. I don't know if I can convince Zach to talk about this on his show. I'll be producing the show, so I will be there, but I don't know if I'll be on air in any sort. That's not my place to make that call. But
hopefully we can be positive when the new photos come out, or the next photos, rather.
Hey, you know what's positive about this? The marketing is starting.
Yeah, that thought came to my mind earlier as well. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so like the marketing's starting. That's to be excited for. But I'm not going to come on here and sugarcoat shit. That's not the way we run things. And if that pisses people off, then so be it. It seems like most of the chat's on the same page as us. It's exciting to see stuff coming out, but man, this is not good. Tommy, final thoughts.
I hope this becomes an afterthought. That's it. I hope what comes next is just going to make us forget about this.
Sean, is Michael's face damaged or is it just the mask? Well, I mean, the dude was in a fire, so yeah, there's no doubt there's damage to his face underneath the mask. So
he got fucked up.
Again, the old saying, some people like to show how big their dick is. Michael's showing how big his knife is.
Oh.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the IPC podcast later tonight, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Fandom Empire YouTube channel. Keep up to date on all of our socials. We will follow this as it develops and see what else comes of this. But for Tommy B and the chat mods, I'm Sean. Here's your Halloween Kills photo. Love it or leave it, your call. I'm leaving this one. I'm going to see what comes next. Have a great fucking weekend, y'all.